Okay. So how has everyone's weekend and week been? Is everyone okay? No damage to your homes? How is everyone doing? I know Irma, like here on the East Coast, really did a number to a lot of people. And I know I have a lot of people I know in Florida. I know that Georgia we still don't have school again tomorrow in Gwinnett County. So I just wanted to check in with everybody as far as how you're doing first before we get started. Or your neighborhoods, friends and family. Everybody okay? It looks like, does Yadida have power back? I know that she didn't have power. Doesn't look like, I can't tell if that's power back or not. But everybody else has power on here, I see, so that's good. And don't be shy. Y'all can talk, and, you know, I'm so glad that we have such a good turnout, because I'm really excited about what we have in store as a team. And I wanted to come, I guess, and I'll just go ahead and get started with everything right off the bat, because I know our time is precious. Oh, hey. Oh, whenever I get like high pitched, I'm like, hi. Did you get your power back, Yadida?
No, we have a small generator that's powering the fridge and like my dining area. So that's where I'm at now.
Yeah. That's such a bummer. And she's Heather's actually my neighbor, so everybody kind of knows who.
Hi, Heather.
And so Yadida lives like right there in Buford, close to us. So, you know, I know that I hear Mala, Georgia had a really bad situation and somewhere off Brazelton Highway with like trees and power lines and stuff. And I think that's why the schools are staying out. Hey, Valerie.
There's 17 schools without power right now in Gwinnett County. 17 schools. So, you know, even if one school has zero power, then the whole county has to shut down. So,
yeah. That's what I was saying is like, I know that on top of that, like if a bus can't get through the route because a tree's down, they have to cancel for the whole county. So yeah, it's a mess. And I know our neighborhood, Heather,
Hi, ladies. Hi, Renee. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Valerie here. I'm actually finally making a call, and I wanted to join in and see how everything's going and see if I actually need to get the ball rolling finally and do something and just see what's going on. So.
Well, I'm so glad you made it. Please excuse my voice.
Oh, gosh. It's okay. I hope you feel better.
Well, I feel fine. It's just my voice there's just some congestion stuff going on there that makes me sound bad, but I promise you, like, I have felt sick, you know, and if I'm sick, I'm like over here watching Little House on the Prairie or something, like out of
I understand. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, ladies. I'm super late and I haven't been involved lately, so I wanted to get on and actually see if I just wanted to join in. So continue. Sorry.
No problem. No, like this call is for that. We're all here to, you know, speak up when you need to. So feel free if you need to interrupt me for any reason to, you know, say anything or for me to clarify anything, feel free. I want to start off by, I have invested in some things for our team, and some of you may have been on Amber's call last night and some of you may not have been. It's not a big deal either way. I can post that link. You can catch up on that later. But what she basically talked about was the idea of having a free community group that you pop into every month, and you run your free group through one group, and you just keep adding people to that same group. So it kind of goes along, or it does go along with the 500 PV that we're focusing on, which is just helping people where they're at. Not, we obviously want to offer them the total solution of the challenge pack, but if they're not ready for that and they need the Fixate cookbook or something like that to just get started in some way towards getting healthy, then you can put them in that community group. And then she talks about the difference in having the VIP group, which a lot of you have seen that I've been transitioning to doing that. The benefit, and I've talked to Kay Howe about this, I don't believe, spoken further with anybody else, but some of you have business pages that you're trying to grow. And having a community page that is attached to your business page will make the algorithm of that business page grow. Hey, Christina, it'll make the algorithm of your business page grow. So essentially, Facebook will see there's a lot of engagement on this page. This must be something that people enjoy seeing, so it'll show up on people's news feeds because the group is attached to the page. Now, you can only do that with business pages. So if you do not have a business page yet, that is something we can talk about one-on-one. Don't let this overwhelm you. Don't, go, oh my goodness, I need a business page today. No, we can talk about it. We'll work through it. But for those that do have business pages, I want you to know that it helps your business page to have your community free group attached to it. And that's a newer thing that Facebook is allowing us to do. Also, I've invested some in our team, and I have a new curriculum for a free group that we can all roll out. I will provide you all of the content, but it is all fall themed, and it is a fall clean eating challenge. So it will come with your posts and the images to go with it, and it will come with your recipes and your grocery, everything. So I will provide that to everyone, and it is super easy to just use and run your free group starting the beginning of October if you choose to. Now, I'm not telling you have to use it. I'm offering it to you if you'd like to. It's there. If you want to get together, groups together, you can. But for those that that do have a business page, I do recommend having your own community group and running your free stuff through that group. I will be also running that meal plan starting next week in my VIP group. So everybody in my VIP group will have access to that next week. I've also invested in a document that has been branded to our amazing soar-united logo. And this is really exciting for me, guys, because I've never run one of those what is a challenge group kind of events. And this is essentially what this document is. And it's for all of us to use. So it talks about like what exactly a challenge group is. And it it just has a lot of good content here. So I'm going to upload this document for our whole team to utilize. But you can see it has like why you should join. And so I want to get your feedback because I'm thinking of doing a team-wide what is a challenge group event. And that way, we as a team can invite people to learn more about what a challenge group is. What is the difference between being in a free group versus being a part of my VIP group? And I have all the content for us branded and everything. So it talks about how to take the challenge, who, if you're ready, what reasons why this could be good for you. I'll upload all of this so you can see later and go through it all. But it is awesome stuff, and I'm really excited to share all of that with you guys because I think that it's going to be awesome. Also, we do have a What is Coaching event from our big team at the last week of the month. I do plan to do another live event like I did last month on coaching. So that's an opportunity for you to invite anybody that may be interested in being a part of our tribe and our movement of helping people who you think would be great fit for our family in here, and it loves helping people and loves or just has any goals. It can be, wants to be a part of a community. A lot of times stay-at-home moms, they feel like they love their kids, like, don't get me wrong, but they feel like they want this me time too. There's a piece of them that's missing, being home all day with their children. So they feel like when they get into around other adults, it's like, oh my goodness, I don't even know what that's like anymore because I'm only around kids all day. So that's an opportunity that this provides for people. And it can be a way out of, to give them freedom and a peace where they still have themselves, because we all know it's about loving ourselves first. And, knowing that we grow through taking care of and filling our cup up first. We can't pour into others without filling up our cup first, which leads me into what I wanted to talk about with you guys tonight before I open it up for us to chat. But I was listening to something today, and it really spoke to me about discipline, and that being the key to this business, and how hard that can be for people, including myself, because I've never been a business owner. And if you've never been a business owner, you've never been your own boss, it's very easy for you to not be disciplined. This is the first thing that you can put on the back burner and do something else. So having that clear vision for why you're here, why this is important for you, what you want to achieve through this business, and being clear about that. What is that reason that's selfish for you, that you want, the community, the financial freedom, the trips, whatever that is. And then the non-selfish reason, the, preventing diseases for other people, creating a legacy, giving people hope, creating confidence in other women, empowering people to love themselves again and know that it's not the end, that they can start where they're at and change their life forever if they choose to. Whatever that is, there's that, big picture, and then the one that is, what you're going to gain and your family's going to gain through it. Having those very clear will help you with discipline. Now, a lot of times with me, and I know our vibe attracts our tribe, a lot of times we can sit there and say, well, what do I need to be disciplined with? What do I need to be disciplined with to make this business successful? Well, number one, we have got to be disciplined in ourselves first. And that is our fitness and our Shakeology. We have got to be disciplined in that first, because what that does is that shows consistency and it shows trust. If you are not making progress and you look, and I'm not trying to say this in a non-loving way, I'm saying this because we all have goals here and I want to help you guys succeed. You don't have to be beach body, that's not what this is. Like, the name drives me crazy a little bit because everyone thinks you got to be beach body, but you don't. You do not have to be beach body to be successful, but you do have to be making progress. You do have to be showing up daily and showing that it works. So that is what builds the trust in people through consistency. So you have to be disciplined, showing up every day with your fitness and your nutrition. And that doesn't mean perfection. I'm telling you, like last weekend, I'm not even going to talk about it. But, it's okay, because as long as you're staying consistent majority of the time and showing a difference from last year to this year, that's all that matters. And that you're working towards your goal. So by showing up daily and being disciplined in that area, it will grow your business. An analogy that they talked about on this call was, think about this business versus like a gymnast or Michael Phelps, for example. He spent his whole life swimming, or a gymnast spent her whole life training, getting up at 4:00 in the morning before school and working her butt off, or his butt off, whatever, to get to the Olympics for that one event. And then they do that event and it's over. And they, but they train years, like from when they're babies almost, until they get to the Olympics when they're, in their 20s or, whatever, depending on the sport. With this business, you just have to be disciplined for 2 to 4 years, and you can have whatever that goal is and vision that you are aspiring to have, that freedom, the financial stuff to pay off debt, whatever that thing is for you. If you can stay disciplined in this for just that amount of time, you can achieve that. And, the difference with a gymnast and the swimmers is they had to be disciplined their whole lives. Just thinking about that in reference to us, we can do this, guys. We can absolutely do this. And, think about all the people that are just waiting to hear from you, that are just sitting there waiting for you to reach your hand out and say, I'm here to help you. I love you and I care about you. There are so many people out there that are waiting on you, and they'll always be waiting until you make that step to reach out and to be bold enough to put your fear behind you. Don't think about how is it going to affect me, because that's really a selfish way to think. It really is. It's easy to think that way. I get caught up in fear, but it's kind of selfish when you think about it, because there are people out there. Yes, there's people that are going to tell you no, but it's so worth getting through those no's to get to that yes, to that person that needs you in their life, rooting for them and letting them know that they matter and that you're there to help them. So, just putting yourself out of the picture and knowing that you're just the messenger. And I've said this to Heather, like, she's probably like, gosh, Renee's a broken record with this. But you're the messenger. You are the messenger, delivering the message, planting the seed, and letting them know you're here. You are not here to convince them. You're not here to push them. You're just here to deliver the message and say, you matter, I care about you. If they are like, I'm good, I'm doing X whatever, Y, Z, whatever, great. Keep rocking that. I'm so proud of you. If you would like, I have a community free group I would love to plug you into. Then you can get them in there and help them, or just show them your consistency and that you care about them. And when they're ready, they can join you in your VIP group, because I strongly believe it is all about timing. Not everybody's going to be ready on your timeline. They have their own timeline. It's not about you, it's about them. So I'm getting off track there, but discipline in your fitness, your nutrition, and personal development. I know that is like the easiest thing to not do, because we only have, we all have 24 hours in a day, but it's the easiest thing to not do because we get busy, or, it's only 10 minutes. I can miss it today. It's not that big of a deal. It does make a big deal. It's something that makes a big deal over time. So while you don't reap the benefits that maybe that day, sometimes that day you do, but over time, you transform yourself from the inside out. So making sure that you're plugging into some sort of personal development every day is crucial, because your business is only going to grow as much as you do. And if you don't plug into personal development, you're not going to grow. You're going to fall back into your old, and I'm not trying to say you, but I know I will. If I don't, I will fall back into my old ways, back into the people pleasing. I'm going to be caught up in fear the rest of my life mindset if I don't keep pushing forward, pushing past that wall, and plugging into personal development to grow myself. So I just want to let you know, you have to have discipline in that. Start your day off affirming yourself. I can do all things. I am capable of this. There are people out there that need me. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I will do my workout even if I don't feel like it today, because I matter. And stay disciplined in those three things so far too. Your fitness, nutrition can kind of be tied in together. Another one that is tough, but I really believe for your success, I need to share it, is Success Club. I really believe that Success Club is in relation with success in your business when you're disciplined in that area. Now, let me say, Success Club is not easy the first couple of months that you hit. But I can tell you, once you break the wall of the 5 months, I can guarantee it gets so much easier, because you get so much better. And the confidence grows inside of you, because your business will only grow as much as you do. So if you push yourself and you say, I am going to hit Success Club, I will help 3 people this month, then you will. It won't be easy the first few months. Some have it easier than others. For me, the first few months, it was not easy. But once I hit the 5 or 6 month mark, it got a lot easier. The ball started rolling, and it just, now I think I'm 36 months of hitting Success Club consistently. So I can tell you that there were months I didn't. My first year, it was tough, but I got to a place where I was consistent, and I think it's through the discipline of personal development and my fitness and nutrition that got me there. So it's being consistent, showing up every day to other people, and that ball starts rolling, and that consistency with Success Club will happen, and your business will grow. And if you want to know more about the skill of how to hit Success Club, YouTube, Google, there are top coaches in this business that share with us. If you go and research it, you type in, how do I hit Success Club? They'll share exactly how they do it. So go and check it out. You know, you can find so many resources just by going to YouTube and typing that in or Googling. Also, you know, having discipline, which I believe you do need to get up and running with helping people and getting challengers, but creating the movement, growing us as a family, that is important, and getting disciplined with that. Not being afraid to invite people to do what you're doing, because I know I have shared this before, but I was offended that my coach invited my best friend before she invited me. And I was the one that became the coach and not my best friend. So, or I wouldn't be here today, you know, but there was a little bit of bitterness in me because I was like, why does she not think I could do this? Why does she not think I'm capable of this? So there's a little bit of that some people could have if you don't at least let them know about it and let them know, you know, I'm taking this train. I'm heading out of the station. I have goals, and these are my goals. I would love for you to get on this train with me. No pressure if you don't want to, but I would absolutely love for you to join me. There's no harm in sharing that with people, because you don't know who is waiting and could be offended by you not at least sharing what you're doing. Because a lot of times people think you take on this new thing in life and you're going to leave them behind. So sharing that is important, and being bold about that, because I know we can get selfish, and selfish is sounds like such a bad word, but in our heads about it, and think, you know, well, what are they going to think of me? They're going to judge me. They're going to, what if? Those are all lies. And, you know, who cares if you just said, shut up to yourself. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to say it. Worst that could happen. What is the worst that could happen? They say no. If they're not going to be your friend after you share what you're doing and invite them to do it with you, they're not going to be your friend after that. Were they a real friend to begin with? Honestly. Because I know that all my real friends would stay my friends regardless. They'd say, I appreciate that, but no, that I'm not going to, you know, I have too much going on right now, or whatever. It's not a big deal. So just know that, you know, fear is a liar, and you can push past it. You are strong enough. We're a family. We're in this together. We're here to huddle around each other. So when you're going to be bold and you're going to go out there and share something, share it with us as a family so we can come behind you and root you on and cheer you on, especially when you do stuff like share your transformation or get vulnerable on social media. Because I know the one thing that I think every time, especially when I first started doing it, is, what if nobody even likes it? That's going to be so embarrassing, or whatever. You know, your head just starts thinking like, what if something you know, I don't know, whatever that fear may be for you. But we're here to love on you and be positive and support you. So you have a story to share. You have people out there that relate with you, and you have a difference that you can make in this world. I also, you know, there was this book I'm reading about not giving up, and I know we only have a few seconds, so I just wanted to read this one part of it. So giving up, a lot of people give up right before right before that breakthrough happens. And the analogy they had in this book just blew me away, because it's so true. Think about hot water. When the difference between hot water and steam is only 1 degree. So when you think about giving up as that hot water, it could be 1 degree from your success. So don't give up. I just want to encourage you, because that could be just 1 degree from you transforming someone's life, changing your family's future, getting that breakthrough that you've been working so hard to get. But it starts with being disciplined. So that was really my message today. I know that discipline is not a fun thing. I know that this business can be very repetitive, and honestly, a lot of times it can get kind of boring. And I'm just being real here. You know, we're doing the same thing over and over again at home. It can get boring because, you know, we're just sharing where we can work through a computer. Yes, we can do it on our own time, but it's not always glamorous. But is it glamorous, the gymnast that was in the Olympics, or Michael Phelps when he did all that training for years and years and years? Was that always glamorous? No. But he had that one moment of fame, and was it worth it? Making that sacrifice. And that leads me into why it's important to get to events. Because yes, this business does get kind of boring sometimes. Sometimes you have to, you know, be disciplined to push play and share with people. But getting to events, it lights fires in people. It's that community. It's so much fun. And so we do have Super Saturday coming up in like a week now. If you are not going to one, I encourage you to make it happen, because those events are so important. If you're in Atlanta, I know Chris Downing from Shift Shop. He will be here. He'll be doing a live workout. I hope you make it. If you're in Colorado, Christina Cahow, who's going to be in Colorado and Nevada, like that area?
It's going to be Joel.
Joel and from Fort. Christina's going to be going to Cahow, so you'll get to.
Yeah.
Oh, and Raina Odell, so one of the top.
Oh, yeah, Raina Odell, yeah.
So awesome,
I live
guys.
in Colorado.
And also, I know that, you know, we're having more than one call this week, but I want all of you guys to show up tomorrow night for Josh Coates. I want us to really show up and show out for him. Let him know that he is a very special guest for our team, because he costs, guys, one-on-one is like thousands of dollars with this man. So, you know, let's all show up for him and let him know that we are very thankful that he took time to actually speak to us. And I'm just so proud of you guys, because we truly came together in such an amazing way to win that one-on-one call with him. Are y'all not so excited for that? I know I am. And I know that he's going to have something amazing here. So I think that is really all. We have 2 minutes left before the meeting time will end. So if anybody wants to open it up real quick, and if there's anything you want to address privately, or just message me, we can hop back on after this call. Just let me know. So feel free, don't be shy, unmute yourselves, and the floor is open. I think you're muted, Marilyn. Oh, wait, did I mute you? Oh, I unmuted you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What time is tomorrow's meeting again?
It's 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, so the same time that tonight's was.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Renee, I missed something along the way, but when we now say VIP groups, are we referring to our challenge groups? Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a change in verbiage, terminology, and okay.
Yeah, because, you know, they're essentially VIP because they've invested. So you're giving them that one-on-one mentoring as a challenger. So yeah, they're more VIP than what your community group would be.
And community is the free group, is that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now I'm running free groups every month, but I'm just adding the people to my community group. So I'm just gonna
Yes.
keep running that same group, and it's just gonna keep growing.
Got it. The info that you'll share with us, the files, will that be in the Team soar-united files or?
Yes, I will post the content that I have as far as the What is a Challenge group event and the fall stuff in our soar-united group.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. We should do like a quick selfie or something. Does anyone have a screenshot thingy before things up? We gotta do it quick. Can you take it, Janet? I know you always. Or just say when. Hold on, maybe I can.